dramatize the problem, make it a bigger deal than it is, and make all sorts of complications. Let's just get straight to it. Social anxiety is a fear of people. So you're a bit uncomfortable around people, you're not quite comfortable with yourself yet. I use the word yet because you'll make that adjustment. You're not comfortable in the environment. So what I'm doing right now is, this is a great exercise. This is improving the social anxiety. And this is so simple, it's almost insulting, but this is what you want to be doing. And I know it's difficult when you have it really bad and it's difficult to come out the house, because when I was suffering it gave me a lot of paranoia, and as soon as I leave my flat my heart would be beating, I'd be feeling nervous. So I want to kind of give you a few steps here and just keep rolling with it. The first step would be, forget about speaking to people. That's too up the mountain to start with. Let's focus on getting out the house. Let's focus on taking the first step. The reason it's nice to leave the house is because in leaving the house you can breathe a bit more. So think of it like this. You're in your flat, you've got anxiety, you've got panic attacks, your mind is racing off into different stories, different thoughts. What will people think about me? What if this happens? How comes I'm not comfortable? Why am I a bad person? It isn't true. By getting out of the house, you can clear your head a bit. This is a practice. I don't have social anxiety no more. I certainly don't have it the way I had it years ago. But you've got it right now. You're watching my video. So I want to help you overcome this. This is effectively what I do on my 6-week program with people. I walk with them and I have a chat with them and we talk about things. By talking about things and getting them out, you spiritually cleanse yourself psychologically. This is counselling. So I'm counselling you right now and I'm building your social confidence right now. So imagine you was on the street with me now. It's a lovely area. There's people walking up and down. I don't actually have to run up to people and speak to them, even though I do enjoy doing that and I've done it on lots of YouTube videos. This is not about me, this is about you. You want to be going for a walk. Because I'll let you into more, I've spoken about this in other videos, but I couldn't make eye contact with people. I couldn't stand close to people without feeling afraid. And walking down the street was difficult. One of the guys, quite a few men that I've worked with in my 6 weeks program and over Skype said to me, they struggle, if you just stop to get the camera there, they struggle to walk down the street when a person is passing down, but doesn't even know them. It makes them feel judged, and I used to have that. So what I did was practice walking past people and practice the good feeling. And sometimes I practice holding eye contact. Don't overdo it because you don't want to frighten people. They don't know that you're practicing your social anxiety. But it's more practicing the inner demons, the voices. You'll probably find when you first come out the house, you'll have a disproportionate amount of fear. You'll be feeling a lot of anxiety and your mind will be racing off. But if you can take that massive amount of fear, I know it's uncomfortable, bring it out on the street, we'll keep walking, bring it out on the street, walk with it, move with it, because basically the fear is in yourself. The fear is in yourself, and sometimes your mind is making you feel it is an external attack. It's other people, the environment is not safe, when actually that's not true. And the more you walk and just start allowing yourself to feel afraid, you'll find you'll start to feel a little bit better. Now I don't think you're going to feel 100% better, but maybe you're going to feel it's going to take 20% of the anxiety away. There's going to be some relief there, and that's what we're always looking for. We're looking for some relief. So what that does is you get 20% relief and you think, oh, I feel a bit better now. I still feel anxiety, but it's reduced. I want to get myself some more relief. So you might even up the ante. You might say, I'm going to start just saying hello to people. Or if hello's too much, this is what I did do on my 30-day anxiety program. If you haven't seen that, I highly recommend looking at that program, buying that program, investing in that. That's got all of the frameworks that I teach on my 6-week program. It's more my old frame of teaching, but it's still very relevant. It's very needed for social anxiety, and it's just getting comfortable with people. So what I did there was, I don't know if you've seen it on the camera, I didn't say hello to the person because his head was down, but I just acknowledged, and I just imagined myself having a conversation with that person, the conversation going well. Positive affirmation, starting to visualize being able to speak to people and it going well, because really our conversation with a person usually starts off in the mind. If we think before we go and speak to someone it's going to go bad, we can create that, we can make that happen. It's not always the case, but majority of the time it is. I don't want to overcomplicate you. But your mind's very powerful. Your mind can equally lead you into a good connection with someone and feeling good, or it can equally take you away and feel threatened by someone. So the anxiety is not actually real, but it has the illusion it's real, because the story and the feelings and the story in your head, it creates emotion, and then you sort of project that emotion out, and you see people as, I'm not sure, can't trust them. So the therapeutic walk for me has been the blueprint on the simplicity of my teaching, on all my teaching, 6 weeks program, weekend workshops, public speaking. It's that walk, that metaphor, listen to me, the metaphor for walking on the street. It's not about going out and being a street clown. I did that a few years ago. It's actually about getting out in public. This is the same, it's movement, isn't it? It's basically saying, hello, I'm out to socialise and join the rest of society and humanity. So what I'm actually saying is, you don't have to speak to people to build more social confidence to begin with. Obviously, eventually you do. You're going to have to, at some stage, talk to people. But it's always the steps that come before that. And we're dealing with mind over matter. The matter is, you want to speak to people. The mind's saying, I can't do it, something's going to happen, my body's going to react. Another step is, and you won't want to hear this at first, I didn't want to hear it, but it's very exciting and it's powerful and it works and I teach it. You have to start embracing anxiety and realising that biological response is normal. You have to start managing biological response when you speak to people initially, controlling your inner monologue, being present, and talking to people whilst feeling uncomfortable, and the practice of honesty will eventually iron out those uncomfortable feelings and that biological response. You'll start to get the good feeling and you'll feel relaxed. Another thing I want to take on board is, it takes two to tango in a conversation. You don't have to feel that you have all the pressure. You're going to ask a question, you're going to make a statement, or you're going to talk to someone, they have to respond back. So anxiety can make you... Just wanted to give you guys a tip, something that I personally practice myself, secretly practiced. It's not something you have to shout out about, especially if you're anxious in public and nervous. Most people are. If you look around you in most big cities, people will be anxious. But I'm talking to you if you personally got social phobia or social anxiety. What you want to do is, you want to get yourself in a place that is not too busy, not crazy, because that'll be too stressful for you, but not too quiet. This is a perfect location. So I don't know what country I'm talking to now, because I've got fans all around the world. Isn't that something to be proud of? You want to stand in one spot, and the reason you do this, because anxiety derives from not being able to keep still. The mind is wandering off. That's why Eckhart Tolle talks about the benefits of being present. So it's very hard to be present when you're running around, and that's what anxiety does. It unconsciously makes you walk fast. So slow it all down, get in one spot, stay in one place, and practice breathing. And it's good if you feel anxious. You think it's bad to feel anxious. I'm going to rewire your thinking. You want to go into areas that make you feel anxiety. You've got anxiety anyway. You're suffering it. So go into areas that invoke it a little bit more. Don't overstretch, but a little bit more, and practice experiencing it. That's the word I wanted. I was going to say managing it. When you experience it and let it flow, because this is the feeling that's stopping you from meeting your girlfriend. This is the feeling that's stopping you doing public speaking. It's stopping you running your business. We're working with fear and anxiety. It's a human emotion. People who suffer social anxiety are a little bit more sensitive than the average person who wouldn't be suffering from the condition. Will just have normal amounts of anxiety. I'm incredibly relaxed now. I don't have any anxiety at all. Nothing that's on the conscious anyway, nothing bodily, because I practice this a lot. I practice this on the trains, I practice it on dates, I practice it when I teach people on 6 weeks program. When I'm working with a student, I will practice being present with him. Something that, again, I've been around lots of good mentors, and this is years, obviously, of me going out on the street, but I don't want you guys to do that. I don't want you to go out on the street and to try and pick women up. That's not going to help you for your social anxiety. I want you to listen to what I'm saying carefully. So what you'll start doing is, because you practice in public with a feeling, you will practice this when you speak to people. So when you feel fear or anxiety coming up, you'll be able to manage that fear. You'll be aware that it's there, but you will not actually engage fully into the anxiety, because if you engage in it fully, you'll be stuck in your house, you won't come out. I want to show you guys a little exercise in public. If you've got social anxiety, it's a secret one I've practiced for years. Train stations, loads of people. This is the fear. This is what you're frightened of. Frightened of people. So get around your fear. It's a metaphor for fear. Practice being relaxed. Practice with the feelings. This is a big deal. This is a massive deal. Practicing here is going to get you a girlfriend. It's going to get you doing the job you want. It's going to get you starting your business. It's such a simple, profound thing, but it's not a simple thing. It's a big deal. If you're afraid to come out the house and go and socialise and get the tube, it's a big deal. It means something needs to be fixed. I had it years ago. Now I'm fully comfortable. Obviously, I'm doing a YouTube video. No one knows that. So this is what I would practice on here. And the best practice is not to think about anything. That can be a problem when you've got anxiety because you're feeling anxious, it's making you think too much. Don't try and stop the feelings, embrace them. And just go, yeah, I'm enjoying it, man, it's good. So I don't have it anymore, but I used to have it really, really bad. Some days if I'm rushing around, I come from work and I allow myself to get stressed and get bad. I feel great now, I feel really good. Because I'm doing filming that I like, going to meet a client, hanging out with Naz. Don't avoid the places that you're nervous of. Social gatherings, tube stations, social interactions, saying hello to people. You don't have to say anything, you just have to practice feeling good. What used to make me feel better was to realise that everyone else had some anxiety. If people didn't have anxiety, they wouldn't be doing that. They wouldn't be concerned about what everyone else is doing. I don't mean that in an attacking way, I mean that in a way of we're all connected, so you don't feel I'm the only one, I'm ostracised. I'm going to get on the train, I'm going to have a nice time. That's my inner monologue out loud. You can change your inner monologue. Enjoy the process. It's nice, isn't it? It's creative. I just thought to round the video up, guys, I would share something with you that really helped me a lot. It's massively over the coming years with my social anxiety. I've overcome it now. As far as I'm concerned, in my own well-being and where I wanted to achieve, but I'm here to help you guys. Coming to places like this is great. Me and Naz come here a lot. I do a lot of my mentoring. I take a lot of my clients in places like this. This is just a beautiful hotel. It doesn't have to be a beautiful hotel, but these places used to make me feel uneasy, public places, and I feel really relaxed in here now. So what I want to say to you is, the worst thing to do if you've got anxiety and you don't feel confident is complain about it. Complaining about it won't change anything. It will make it worse. You want to be excited about having the fear, because the reward is what will come from you practicing it. So what I'm doing right now is practicing it. Talking in front of a camera, there's a room full of people that I've never met before, and I feel really good. And I'm assuming that you want to feel the same. So as I said when I done the last tip, in the train station, I did it outside of South Kensington, practice where you're afraid. Just gradually come out, and you'll notice all these subtle differences in your the way you go about your life will actually manifest in your personality. Our personality is a reflection of our habits every day and the things we do. So that's not your true self. The true self is not staying at home being afraid and being scared to speak to people. That's your false self. That's a false story. That's been created from past trauma. Now, how to undo that trauma is you have to forgive yourself. But in my understanding, how I did it and how I teach people my 6 weeks program, you can't just forgive yourself intellectually by going, I forgive myself. You have to go out into the world and you practice the fears away. You practice dissolving these beliefs. And these environments are great because I was just having a great conversation with Naz on the train. I wish we captured it on the video about energy work. And I said to Naz, we talk a lot. I said, how do you feel in this place? So I feel good, or this place doesn't feel as good. But at the end of the day, we are the atmosphere. If we're not feeling good inside, we will project that onto other places. Likewise, if you're in a good mood and you go into an area and people are negative, sometimes they can project that on you. So anxiety is energy. You can learn to manage your anxiety and convert your anxiety into the opposite, which is non-anxiety, which is feeling relaxed. So I suppose in a sense, I got rid of my social anxiety because I knew how to get so good at managing it and not letting it overtake me and controlling it. And I make a bit of a joke. It has the illusion that I'm socially confident, which I am. To the I am, all right? Oh, thank you, love. Thank you.
Some sugar sweetener?
Yeah, please. Cheers. Are you new here?
Sorry?
Are you new here?
No, I'm so sorry.
You've been here for a long time working here?
Yes, but I'm
Oh,
more
okay.
of the morning shift. Sometimes I'm really
I see.
hardly ever I'm upstairs.
I've never seen you here before, Magdalena,
That's
because I
why.
came a lot of times, and I see the other guest people, so I've never seen you.
Okay.
So, we're still rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. So that's just an example, right? It probably doesn't matter you didn't see her. Now, this isn't, it's not planned. Thank you, love.
You're welcome.
Cheers. It's not planned, but this is me being sociable, and I couldn't have done that years ago. I had such bad anxiety, I was afraid to sit in places and I couldn't speak to a waitress. I couldn't, so this is how far you can come. The little things make a massive difference. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. The last thing I'm going to round off with, just a last message. Hold on a second. That's lovely. I promise you, it's never as bad as you think. When you're suffering from social anxiety, it always feels like it's so bad. It's not as bad as you think. It's actually, you're going to kick yourself when you start overcoming it. It's all in your head. I love you guys. I love the support. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, enjoy the process. And if you wanted to get my help and mentorship, go to my website, www.johnnyboa.com, and check out my 6 weeks transformation program. I would love to speak to you and change your life. Until then, see you next video. Bye.